My name is Kiki and welcome to my channel. Here's Kiki and my guides. Hopefully me and my guides are here to provide you with some guidance and to really help you with the next part of your journeys. Here I like to do pick a card readings that really focus around healing more so. Today's a little different because I actually was really inspired to do a love reading for some reason. I just really felt in that mood. Before you fully get into the reading, I am going to talk about what's going on. So, I actually do play frequencies throughout the back of my videos, and if you do want to know which frequency sounds I'm currently using, to let me know, I'll totally drop links. I use a variety of frequencies all the time because they do help with alignment. We all are energy people or even spirits, so we all vibrate at specific frequencies, and you always rise your frequency to attract better things. So it's always good to play frequencies, in my opinion. As other notes, this is a love reading here today. It's a little different than what I normally do. Like I said, here we're just doing another what is next in love for you. I have 6 piles, so definitely take a look. Choose whichever one you feel more drawn to. You can either choose about the crystal or the pile. I channel message either or in such a way. So we are just going to jump right into the reading. I am not going to check the back deck of the energies because I hope this reading can show different things, but let's talk about it. We're going to head straight into it and start with pile number 1. All the timestamps are in the description, so just jump to wherever you feel like you need to jump to. But we are just going to start with pile number 1 with this adventuring. So pile number 1. Hi, welcome to your reading, and we are seeing what is next in love for you. So let's start with tarot. So we have the Queen of Autumn, which just says, be practical with respect to how you proceed, the ability to make anything more beautiful, meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. And then we also have the World, a brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey is now complete. Okay, so with the Queen of Autumn, there's a sense of you really being determined where you are. Whether the Queen of Autumn does represent someone who's very practical, as well as someone who's very career-driven. This really could show that in terms of love, you may not have been very focused on the actual romantic part of your life recently. You've been focused more on building success, which you are going to come into. But there's also with this card an essence of you meeting someone who is meant to be on your path. So let's see a little bit more in terms of details. We have chemistry here in reverse. And then we also have, they're both, I think all the cards are by accident in reverse because I was shuffling weird. So I want to put them back in upright for you. But with chemistry and passion, let's see. So passion's in upright, but chemistry's in reverse. Okay, so you may have had someone in your past that you were very passionate with, but there was something that was missing between the two of you, which caused a disconnect. So you probably used that to really focus on your career, and actually really drove you to where you are now. The Ace of Embers is you, and upright, yeah. So there's a sense of passion here, lots of passion. The thing is, you can meet someone and just have a really passionate beginning with them, but there's something that lacks between the two of you, with the chemistry being in reverse here. So there's in terms of what's next, possibly you may meet someone you do have this sort of very passionate, very fiery attraction towards, or very, at least, someone who's very attractive towards you. And this person wants to ignite something, but there's something that lacks there that doesn't fully progress you there. But the commander, yeah, this person's definitely is somebody who wants to make their advances known towards you and wants to probably come in with an offer of help of some sort, but there's also that bit of attraction there, so they're very driven to be in your energy. But I feel like you're the person that doesn't feel this chemistry between the two of you, the mystic here as well. Let's see, earth energy. So this person may be an earth sign, lots of earth energy though, so you also be an earth sign with that Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy, but this is also practical energy. This also just signifies that more of that working on your journey, that type of feeling there. You have Black Lilith, which does also talk about passion and romance and dating. So definitely someone's coming into your life that you're going to have this type of attraction towards, that you'll have a really interesting time with. There's a essence of having fun here too. With the mystic though, there may be a little bit too much overthinking in the situation that really doesn't allow you to fully appreciate the relationship while it's there. lead your metamorphosis. So yeah, this is a vital moment that helps you change and maybe even be more receptive to having love. So I feel like you are going to go through a period of dating, and this is like the first person you meet, and you guys like hit it off, but but you don't really feel that full connection to you as much as you thought you would. So it really just leads like you to pursue other things, but this is a really way to catalyze your jumpstart into your next phase of your romantic life. Gratitude again, yeah. So there's definitely this sense of you, like you're meeting someone, but you're not, and you're going to have a little bit of fun, but it's not really going to have a solid commitment because it's just something about it won't feel as like good. There might be like a lot of like chemistry in terms of like sexuality if you are older, or it's something that's something you do, or at least there's a, like I said, with this Black Lilith moon, the passion card, and the Ace of Embers that shows a lot about passion here. You have simple acts of kindness. So this person is going to be kind towards you, though. There's a sense of them being very innocent as well. We have be supportive. Yeah, so this person's going to be like, they're not going to be a bad person, but you just might not feel that spark that you were kind of hoping to have with this person, which is really up to you how you proceed with this person. They do want to support you. They are going to be there to really provide some kindness towards you. So let's get a little bit more detail and let's see what's happening in terms of this specific person. Ancestors, angels, and my guides, can we get more details on the person here that's coming in for pile number 1? How would they meet? How would they meet? So the Hanged Man, which does talk about still during a period of rest and also reflection. But let's see, anything else with this Hanged Man spirit about how these two meet? Anything else? The Eight of Coins. It actually may be when you're just working on just what's going on in you internally. There's a sense of with the Eight of Coins here, just hard work, but not fully accomplishing that hard work. The Eight of Swords also does show that you're getting out of mental blockages of some sort. Like these are self-imposed as well, so you are definitely starting to embrace this energy within you. So you'll probably meet this person not exactly unexpectedly, but it's more so like they will do something for you that's kind while you're going through this reflection period within yourself. So you'll probably be very much contemplating something in terms of your own inner world that's like, especially if you've been in a delay right now, or if like you're going to come into that period, and while you're doing this internal work and having this rest period, you're going to meet this person and they're going to just give you a simple act of kindness here that will really helps you. Yeah, like I said, you're like in this period of delay of some sort. But you are going to be very emotionally content with this person, but at the same time, with that chemistry in reverse, you may not fully like be present there. Let's talk about this chemistry in reverse, Spirit. What's the chemistry in reverse about, Spirit? The Eight of Cups. Lots of eights here. You may be seeing a lot of eights before you see this person. With the Eight of Cups, that does talk about emotional fulfillment. And at the bottom, we also have emotional fulfillment again and contentment. So, like, you may feel like, since what's missing may be that emotional contentment, like, you're happy. Have you felt like you just don't know what's really happening here? You also have this Three of Swords energy here. So, there's definitely, like, you're getting over your past, but when you get into this little, like, I think it's not even a relationship, it's like a little spark of just like going out again, maybe going out, trying to go on a date and like meeting someone very interesting while you're just trying to get out of your head, but like it's like it just gets you out of the door. That's the type of feeling I get here. Like it's like a stepping on tool on your path, and this person's very supportive of you, so it's not like they're a bad person. It's just you may lack the emotions to really be there for that person. Yes, you have the Star here in the Page of Cups, which the Page of Cups, it's a more youthful energy. This more maturity within their emotions as well. So with that sense, there's a sense that since this is lacking, of course, this like the sense of not being authentically yourself, or at least like you're not feeling and embracing the emotions you feel as easily. There's like this harmony in terms of collaboration here. So it's like you're maybe not be ready to be vulnerable with this person yet, but it helps you start to maneuver on the path of being very supported in your energy as well. So in terms of what's happening next, it's kind of like going to start moving on, really. That's the energy I feel here. Just a sense of like you meet someone who really helps you get out of your closet. They're very supportive, they're very kind, but there's that lack there. So let's get a little bit more about the situation here, Spirit, ancestors, angels, and my guides. A little bit more about what's going on for pile number 1. So dependability comes from a solid structure. Practical and logical decisions are strong and reliable. With that Aries energy. Indecisiveness causes self-doubt, karmic lessons. So, okay, anything else here, Spirit, about what's going on in this situation? Anything else about what's going on in this situation? Oh, no, I guess that might be for me, too. So, no again on the bottom. So, this indecision is really you being stopped at the end of the day. I feel like I said, there's a sense of you not really sure if you want to continue with this person. This person's not like they're bad. This dependability card really feels like them. They're very dependable. They're very strong. They're very supportive, like I said. But you may be very indecisive towards them because of just like how you've been. And there's like definitely this sense of just feeling stopped from actually further being vulnerable with this person. So yeah, that's what I feel here. So what we're going to do, I'm going to pull some charms. So here we go. Let's pull some charms. Ancestors, angels, and my guides. Please add additional messages about this person that is coming in and why there's going to be this separation as well. Or at least this discontent. So we have Cancer energy as well as Taurus energy in the board. That's a lot of Earth energy. So there's a sense of being revealed, but it's like a revealing confusion though. So it's like you underneath the mask, you're confused about how to connect here with where are we? This stuff here. I like how the Wheel of Fortune is covering the star, which just feels like a change of hope inside of you that really just sparks this like guidance from like your angels that brings in a lot of love and embracing your uniqueness. When it comes to this person, they may be one of these signs, or as well has like Aquarius in their chart. With that person, what I feel is that they do want to like be there for you. There's a sense of like there's like love here, but it's like distant from how you actually feel. Because you have a lot of these unlocking love cards. So this person does have a lot of like faith towards you. And they have a lot of hope as well with how they want to proceed to you. And they do have like a funky offer of some sort with that little flower. This person may enjoy sweets of some sort as well with the cupcake, because it's just how I'm thinking of it now, right now. But yeah. So I feel like what's stopping you is this confusion here that like that's all bundled up with this person. So it's like, yes, there's all this like uniqueness and fun, and there's like this really big feeling of change, and your guides are really like your angels are guiding you towards this person because you're going to really meet them and sort of spark just that change in you. But you are also very blocked from that person because you're very confused, and you know that though, because there's a sense of knowing with that. Okay, let's see any additional messages here, Spirit, for pile number 1 in this person. Moody, you may be moody. Soulmates, yeah. So this person, unhealthy soulmates. What about the unhealthy soulmates? You may have had an unhealthy soulmate. Oh wait, let me see. One more for the unhealthy part with them. Sage, SSS. So 11 Sage and a soulmate. Manipulate. So you may have had someone in your past who was definitely a big manipulator. Something about 11 may be important for them, whether you like broke up in November or on the 11th date, or their birthdays on 11. But something about 11 may be very important in regards to this person. The unhealthiness definitely feels like they were definitely very manipulative. Something about them, I also had like a very OCD-ish effect with the organized and manipulate kind of being together. This person was definitely someone who was a soulmate in the way that they taught you lessons and karmic lessons. You are meeting another soulmate that will support you, especially through your feelings and stuff. Let's talk about this new one. Expansion. Yeah, this new person's going to really bring in some form of expansion here. They may be a Sagittarius as well, just from the way these cards are feeling. Well, what was that? I think I threw a card somewhere by accident. I'll have to find it later. Okay. Blue. Something about blue may be important for them, whether that be they have blue eyes. They may be wearing blue when you meet them. Let's see. Goody goody, petite. What about petite? Acquaintance. You may meet them through a small acquaintance of yours, so someone you share a connection with between each other. 10. Something about 10 may be important for their meeting too. And lover. So this person's definitely a lover of some sort. All right. Okay. I think that's all I have for your reading pile number 1. I hope that you figure stuff out when you meet this person, because I didn't really see too much into what type of person they are, but they do seem to be very hardworking, and they may really brighten up your mood when you meet them as well. They're very supportive, whether or not you actually want to pursue to be with them, or you may not be ready yet. That's really up to you. Don't feel rushed into getting into anything with anybody. We all are on our own healing journey. So especially if you still have some healing work to do from a past relationship of some sort, do take your time when you meet this person. You don't have to jump into anything. All right. But that's all I have for you, pile number 1. I hope that this reading does help you out, but this is what is happening next in your love life. And thank you for sitting through this reading with me, and definitely check me out on any of my other platforms. I'll leave all my links in my description. And yeah, tell me about this person too. So thank you. I'm going to move on to pile number 2, okay? Okay, hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. So we are doing what is next in love. If you have seen, we are just gonna kind of see how it goes, and yeah, let's start with your tarot. So we're the 5 of Springs. So this is about opposing goals, arising from different opinions, and feeling at odds with one another. Then we have Balance, which is take everyone's input into consideration, merge viewpoints to create a better situation, take your time out. So if you're actually with someone, you may be in some form of conflict right now, and you're kind of confused of where your guys are going, but there is going to be balance from talking with one another. Your imbalance may have been caused from just not seeing things eye to eye with one another for once, or at least having different perspectives or opinions on a situation. You guys are not seeing eye to eye. But there, with the balance card here, there's a sense of you guys starting to communicate and take your time to achieving balance with one another, and really trying to respect each other's decisions and opinions without pushing another's boundaries. So we have religious factors as in reverse. So these are all cards in reverse by accident. But okay, back to this. So religious factors here, the dispute may be in terms of some religious factors of some sort, or even with the religious factors, it definitely just talks about different opinions at the end of the day. You have romantic feelings, so you guys do have a lot of love towards one another. So I wouldn't be worried about that factor. It's more so you guys just aren't seeing eye to eye right now. You have infinite paths, so there are still a bunch of possibilities for you two, especially in the future as you guys proceed. With the dreamer, this person does think of you, they do dream of you, so if you guys haven't been in contact in a little while, I feel like you guys are actually in a relationship here, then this person does dream of you, they do think of you all the time, so I wouldn't necessarily think anything bad here. They may have strong Pisces energy, or at least some strong I'm thinking second house for some reason. I don't know why, but here we go. So we have Taurus energy here, which is, okay, another sign. Then you have, what is it? This person definitely, it may be a little bit stubborn with the Taurus energy. There's also a sense of they work hard, but in a way to get attention. So that may be one of the disputes you guys are having. So then this person you may not... There's maybe a sense of jealousy here, you're as well. So this person may try to control you, or you might try to control them a little. Not in a possessive way, but in a way of okay, but don't do that. I worry, which is not a bad thing. So we have mutable energy, your Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. So this is about, even one of the things that could have been an issue are some outside forces that really just stimulated the connection a lot. So let's say this agreement may have been that. But let's see a little bit more. Planetary nodes, but there is a destiny to this. So you guys were meant to go through this little phase in your relationship as probably a way to really grow strong from it. And you guys really need to communicate with the follow through card, one step at a time. So yeah, there's like a need. If you guys really want to truly build from this, you guys have to work together and work at it, like just building the relationship between the two of you. Miracles and blessings, as well as act as if your partner is here. So let's grab some tarot. Okay. So with the miracles and blessings cards, that does show that like things are going to work out, in my opinion, and I feel like you guys are going to work things through. There is a sense that like this person does think of you all the time, and they really do keep you in their heart space. So especially if you guys just haven't talked in the last little while, because you, like I said, there's a sense of not seeing eye to eye right now, and like this person does carry you with them all the time. They still have a lot of feelings towards you. Like I said, there's a sense of destiny here. So let's see. What's the miracles and blessing? What's the miracle coming in this relationship? What's the miracle? A new beginning. So this is going to lead to a new beginning. So I wouldn't, like I said, there's a sense of you guys starting to really build from this. So I feel like whoever decides to make the first move forward, it's going to come from a place of maturity and understanding to really build from it. And there's, like I said, with the infinite paths here, there's so many possibilities of how you guys can do this. And you guys really need to work together to really create things, especially if with this mutable energy of being so easily influenced from the things around you. Like, there's a need to really build stronger barriers. So let's talk about the outside influences, Spirit. How to overcome the outside. So we have the Empress energy. So that's really just about embracing your self-confidence at the end of the day. With the Empress, I could also talk about just creativity, beauty. The Empress could also talk about a mother figure of some sort. So there's definitely a sense of just really stepping into that divine feminine energy. If you are feminine, if you are masculine, just stepping into that really powerful sense of yourself and really starting to gain more confidence in your own abilities, whether that be like your looks. Let's say you are a little bit insecure about that. Don't be. We're all beautiful in our own ways, and trust me, you're beautiful too. So let's talk about what does this person dream about, I guess, because they're dreaming about you, but in a way. One more. Oh, so this person definitely overthinks a lot when it comes to you. They're also very attracted towards you, but they do think of how they want to reach out and offer this stable commitment. But there's something that's keeping them back from fully making that step towards. But they are going to release that soon. So I wouldn't think it's going to take too long. This person's definitely just getting out of their head now, because there's with this being in reverse, it definitely shows that they're getting out of this overthinking tendency. So they're starting to make this innovative new thoughts and starting to really drive their passion back towards you in the end goal with you at the end of the day. But I wouldn't expect it today or tomorrow. I would give it a little bit of time, right? Because they have to overcome their own adversity too. So what should happen next in terms of this relationship, Spirit? So right now there is because of the distance, you may be really hurt. With the Ace of Swords in reverse, there's a sense of not seeing things clearly, especially with the Moon card. There's a sense of dreaming of each other, but at the same time not communicating for a little bit and just really being in your head. So like I said, I wouldn't expect it right away with this person. What should this collective do then in terms of what's happening here, Spirit? So that's okay. What should this person do? One more time around. What should they do? So right now, Spirit's saying that this is really more so of an obstacle that you're going through. With the Four of Wands in reverse, that does talk about this is a sense of instability, especially with this Eight of Wands in reverse. So the Eight of Wands is normally about really like action-oriented movement forward, but in reverse, it does talk about things feeling stagnant, especially since you have this Nine of Wands card too, and the Nine of Wands always just reminds me of like overcoming obstacles, but in reverse, it just makes it feel a little bit more difficult, and you're carrying more burdens than you really wish. So there is like a sense of you may feel a little bit overwhelmed and dissatisfied with where you are for quite some time, at least like in regards to this relationship. But what does Spirit want you to do is the real question. What does Spirit want you to do? Release these burdens and just come into some balance. Maybe collaborate and get help from others, especially focus on group projects for now, or even just going out and having fun while all this is all sorting itself out, because there's definitely a really big need to release the burdens that you're carrying in regards to this person, especially if you're holding on to just the heartbreak. If this is like a heartbreak of some sort, because there was definitely those cards, just give this relationship a break. The miracle is that this is going to come back around, and it's going to take time for it to build, but that dispute, and as well as not seeing the same perspective in one another, really did cause this really big shaking your dynamic that needs to be dealt with, and as well as there needs to be healing from it before you guys are fully able to come back together. All right, and I guess that's what's up. But let's move into the charms, and let's get more charms about the specifics of what's going on here. Spirit, ancestors, angels, and my guides, more charms and specifics as to what's going on in this situation. So we have Leo energy in the board. Okay, so someone may be putting away hope because they're like, so this year, the curtain always reminds you of just like putting things away. And since the hope is also stuck in it in reverse, like I said, it's being held back or putting something away, that you're like this lack of hope here, because this person may this turn that's being turned back. That's also about stagnancy. So a lot about stagnancy in terms of this relationship. There was love here but it fell out of the board. So there's definitely a sense that it's like not the focus. With the sun and this like 3-point star, there's a sense of like belief in like the final happiness that comes from this. But with this sunglasses here, and then you have this cat in reverse. The cat always just reminds me of just like how ancient Egypt, cats were very worshipped, but in like so sense of like devotion. But in the fact that it's in reverse here and it's through the glasses, there's a sense of seeing the facts that there's like this lack within the relationship from maybe the feeling devoted with this person. This person may have not always made you feel very in tune with yourself. And then from that, with this dragonfly, there's a sense of reopening your eyes to hope, especially in just having that light inside the darkness as well. So let's get a little bit more in terms of the many messages here. Expired. So definitely like this is a past relationship of some sort that really just caused this indecision. You're definitely freeing yourself of this person from the looks of it. And it's taking a lot of work with the physical labor card. So there's definitely like a sense that you've been working at this and it's been taking some time. And some of you may have really been procrastinating, fully moving on from this person, like falling back into like holes where you think of them. And that makes you feel defeated at times too, because it's just, you're not sure what happened. And some of you may be very focused on your education right now, or even expanding your knowledge of other factors going on in your life. You're very eager in terms of what you want to do next, especially if you want to move on from this person. There's something about ghosting here, whether blips, ghosts, and what? Children. So there may have been children that affected this relationship. With the children card, this person could also just have been childish. With the ghosting too, the ghost always just talk. I think of it in two ways. It's like, you know how like I think of the littlest sense this person ghosted you, but when I think of it spiritually, I think of something that haunts you. So this person may really just haunt you, or their lips haunt you as a memory of some sort, which happens. Trust me, it's not fun. But yes, there's something like there's definitely that pull of like remembering this person and really falling in that loop. But at the same time, like you are trying to move forward in the meantime, because this person definitely has a lot that's going on. So I feel like right now you may not be having something completely new happen next in love, because you're so much dealing with this situation here and these feelings that really is causing this energy divide between you and attracting someone completely new in the situation, because Spirit doesn't want you to enter into a new romance while you're still trying to put away the things that hurt you in your past. And that's why they want you to just shift your focus at the end of the day, because I feel like there's a sense that this person just was not there in the way you needed to. Like I said, that dispute energy there, and you could definitely feel like the sense of when things come back around, things will be better. But you, in the meantime, there is this separation, and there is this a distance between the two of you. But like I said, this person is definitely dreaming of you, and they do keep you on their mind. They may not be like upfront about it with what's going on, but there's definitely just all up in your energy. If you want, definitely pick another pile, because this is more so, this reading specifically got really entangled by an ex of some sort. So definitely pick another pile if you want to, and we could, especially if you're drawn to another pile. But I think that's all I have for you, pile number 2. This person has a lot they are dealing with, and honestly, if you're not in a place to deal with them when they come back, give yourself that time, because there's also, like I said, there's a need for you, both of you, to grow from this situation and really start to learn to heal yourselves and really try to understand your values as well. There's a sense of this was a lesson of some sort too, where you're really just learning from yourselves. Oh my gosh, I think I forgot. No, I didn't. Okay, whatever. That's fine. Okay, but yes, that's all I really have for you, pile number 2. Thank you for sitting through this reading with me. I hope I was helpful. But we are going to move on to the next pile. Definitely catch me on like any other of my surfaces and tell me what's up and what's good, okay? But let's move on to pile number 3. Okay. Hi, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. We are doing, you could have been drawn to like this like amethyst tumble, or like just the pile 3 in general. But let's see what's next in love for you. And we're going to start off with your tarot. Oh, a passionate relationship. Immediate action. So someone's taking action towards you. Let's see more about the situation. But there are going to be challenges in regards to it. This person may be a fire sign of some sort. This person is safe for you to love, though. So they are going to come rushing in towards you. This could be the one. Yeah, this person's safe for you to love. This person may be someone who's very, like, amazing. 10 of Embers here, too, which is the 10 of Wands. The Phoenix. Okay, so we're going to start with this energy here. Like I said, this person's very charming. They're very passionate. They're very determined when it comes to you. This person's also going to be very attracted towards you, or you may be extremely attracted towards them. There's a sense with the 9 of Springs here that this person's really going to take a lot of action towards you, especially there's a lot of challenges, though, with how the 9 of Springs works, and the fact that you have the 10 of Embers, which is that 10 of Pentacles, that there is going to be some challenges when you're starting off the relationship. You guys may be very work-focused, work-driven, and may have really busy schedules that may not align, but this person is going to try to put you in their lives. With the Phoenix here, there's a sense of rebirth, so whether this be someone from the past that's rebirthing their relationship with you, or this person just may actually have really strong fire placements. They may be a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries, or at least have heavy fire in their chart. With the Phoenix here, with that sense of rebirth and being reborn too, and the fact that it is the 5 in traditional tarot, which is the Hierophant in traditional tarot, which talks about being traditional and very abundant of some sort. With that in mind, this person may want a really strong commitment with you, and actually, this could be the one. This may actually lead to a really determined like marriage if you are of that age as well. You don't have to feel pressured into doing that with this person. This, like I said, this is a sense of a really heavy soul tie of some sort, which will really lead to this sense of, this could be the one, a sense of safety as well. Okay, so we have pre-shadow retrograde. Oh my god. So this talks about, let's see, the returning of someone from the past. So for some of you, it definitely can be someone you've known in your past. It doesn't necessarily mean someone you were in an actual relationship with, but someone you had maybe had a fling with of some sort, or even it is maybe a past relationship with that retrograde energy. So it's like someone returning from your past. This person may be a Pisces, or the person you're going to meet is a Pisces. You have this sense of kindness, but the Pisces energy also talks about romance. So this is definitely a romantic partner of some sort. We have the waxing gibbous moon, which is, this person will also be very driven in their goals and in what they're doing. So this person is very passionate towards that. Like, in a sense, this person's very driven, very goal oriented, very charming of some sort as well. So you're really going to be very attracted to this person and just their determination. Strong Leo. This person really may be a Leo, with that fierce serenity, but this. Yeah, so this person is very sincere as well with that card. Very lovable. Like, there's heavy fire energy. The Leo card here. This person may have like Pisces in a significant place in it as well. You've been kind of manifesting this type of relationship too. So it's going to be like your dream person at the end of the day. This person is going to love giving you gifts as well. So they're going to love just buying you things of, okay, you don't have to buy someone something, but like they like to give you stuff, whether that be like they're constantly making you food or actually buying you things or even giving you so much of their time, but they're definitely just expressing their love to you through some sort of means. Then for a lot of you, it probably is some form of gift giving, whether this person makes you gifts or actually buys you gifts or takes you out on like really special occasions. This person's really interested, like just like that. So let's see, ancestors, angels, and my guides. This person finds you beautiful. More about this new person coming in. How do they, in what circumstances do they meet? Judgment. So on a very firm judgment call, you also meet each other in a very formal dynamic, whether that be like an actual courthouse, but somewhere like very government based of some sort, whether that be education, school, university, or even just something about lawyer too, if you, honest lawyer, maybe. Okay, but let's see, and more about how you meet this person. So some of you may meet this person online as well. There's a sense, for some of you, it is a past person with that 5 of Cups. So these are 3 separate situations where these people can be met. Let's see. Anything else here, Spirit, of how this person's they're meeting? The Wheel of Fortune. It's going to be a very big change of events for some of you. With the Wheel of Fortune, I'm thinking maybe even like the casino for some of you. Where like with that, there's like luck and fortune. So definitely something maybe like on the slots. The fun card, this is probably more so in the summertime as well, where this person actually comes into play. The Queen of Coins in reverse. What's the Queen of Coins in reverse about? What's the Queen of Coins in reverse about? Spirit, what's the Queen of Coins in reverse about? You may meet this person while you're out with friends and not really trying to pursue a romantic act because you're just kind of doing your thing. With the 9 of Wands there, that's a sense of overcoming obstacles. With that 3 of Cups, it's also that sense of really just going out, having fun with friends and enjoying yourself. So with that Queen of Coins in reverse, there's like an emotionalness to that because you're just so focused on other things. So you may just really be focused on overcoming your challenges and hanging out with friends and not really even like in the mood to meet someone new, but you're trying to get out there a little, and not in the sense of maybe romance getting out there, but like getting out, hanging out with friends and just really coming to a sense of normalcy. But yes, and that's how you kind of just meet this person, whether you're actually out on the town having fun with friends at a party versus just like doing stuff in a friend group and this person shows up type of thing. It's one or the other, really. Okay, let's grab some charms and we'll get more information. Ancestors, angels, and my guides. More information on pile number 3 in this person here. So we have Capricorn energy in the board. There's a sense of like education here, is what I was saying earlier. I always think of the apple, like a teacher has an apple, you give her an apple. And there's also a sense of health with that too. And there's a lot of hope here too. This person may have a dog. You may be, either this person's a Capricorn or you put away someone in your past that's a Capricorn. Because it's I always think of the hanger as putting away something, right? So with the yarn, right now I'm thinking String of Fate. So there's a sense of fate here with the guys, especially with this belief card here. And there's lots about dogs. So this person probably has a dog of some sort. Let's see what we have here. You have 2 leaves. When I think of leaves, I think of changes. So there's definitely a lot of changing in your romance here in terms of what's going on. I would have a lot more hope about what's coming next. Let's see more about this Capricorn character. Issue. Kind. Acquaintance. So you may meet this person from an acquaintance that's kind of kind, but it's kind of like a rise in issue of some sort. So it's like a sense, let's see, I didn't grab any of these cards. Ancestors, angels, and my guides. let's talk about this Capricorn energy. What's more about this Capricorn energy? Yes. If you were thinking someone, that's a yes to that person. But let's see, anything else more about this acquaintance person? Aries energy. This person's going to be very assertive as well. They may have strong Aries placements. But let's see, anything else here, Spirit, about this acquaintance? Okay, Scorpio energy, transformation. This person will bring in a transformation of some sort. An ending of a cycle. Lots about change, like I was saying. Something about no. So what's the no about, Spirit? What's the no about? What's the no about? What's the no about? No communication. Long-term goals. Oh, 3rd and 10th house influence. Don't give in to gossip. I feel like that's what something I should be saying here. Don't give in to gossip. But that's what I get from that. All right? Especially with pile number 3 and all the 3s here, which, like, the 3rd house is all about communication. So there's definitely something about communication here that you should be wary of, whether that be, like, actually, like, people gossiping around you or some sort. Just be a little bit wary about that. Let's see what this fate is about. What's the fate in this relationship? Control and jealousy. And what? Invincible. And what else? Loving. So you guys there's definitely going to be a strong connection between the two of you, very magnetic. There may be some jealousy and control issues that you guys have to work on to really make this a strong relationship between the two of you, but there is going to be a lot of love between the two of you. So I wouldn't think that's not going to be there. Debt, something about debt might be very important here too. So this person, there may be some financial issues later, but down the line, maybe not right away, or this person's currently dealing with that right now. Phone, there's definitely going to be lots of talking between the two of you, lots about communication, success. So I would think that this can be a very successful relationship. It just has to work on those control issues and the jealousy as well, especially if, like, you guys have those insecurities. It's something that you need to work on to truly bring this connection to the next level and really interconnect with one another on a deep level. All right. But you guys can be, this next person you meet is definitely going to be a strong character in your life. Heavy fire sign energy. So that's, you're like definitely strong Leo, Aries as well. Aries, Sagittarius as well. We had Pisces energy come up. We also had Scorpio energy and Libra. I saw a little bit of Libra and Aquarius earlier. So those are the signs I saw during this reading. There's also that Capricorn energy. So lots of signs. But I think that's all I have for you, pile number 3. And I thank you for sitting through this reading with me. We are going to move on to the next pile. Totally follow me on any of my other platforms. All my links will be in the description. But let's move on to pile number 4. So, okay. Hello, pile number 4. Hi. Let's see what's next in your love life. Let's go with it. We have the 9 of Summer. So someone's wishes are coming true. Oh, so, yeah. So especially if you've been reminiscing on someone from your past, they are coming back. Something about finances and careers may have affected this connection from originally going off in the first place. But there's definitely a sense of dreams coming true and something from childhood or past or reflections. There's also talk about past lives. So there may have been sacrifices in this relationship, and that's what caused issues. With the 3 of trees in reverse here, there's a sense of disharmony and a collaboration of some sort. Okay, you also have a healing energy with this card here. So there's definitely going to be healing in terms of this relationship. But there's a need to really make sure you guys talk about what's wrong, though. So you guys, like, with the sacrifice card here and this sequential card, there's, like, aspects that do say that things were rocky for a reason, and they do need to be addressed for there to be true healing in this relationship. There needs to be lots of healing, especially if this is like a romantic connection that you are still actually in. This is the person you're with. There needs to be healing in this connection for it to really just become more solid. Right now, things may feel very messy between the two of you. There's definitely this sense of just needing there to be healing. bravely market your magic. Definitely stand up for yourself in terms of what you need to, especially if there the issue here is that like there's these finances as was a thing here. You guys just talk about it. Definitely be more open with your communication. You have the inflow with money, so definitely about lots of money here. Something about money and finances are really important in regards to what's going on in this relationship specifically. There is going to be like this sense of like, even with the wish card, even if it's not like, this feels romantic because of the true love card here too. Whether this is someone you're with or someone you've been trying to manifest. So if it's something you're trying to manifest because you're single, you are going to first like right now things may not feel right for a relationship because you're supposed to be handling your finances. And once you level up in your finances, you're going to find your true love. If you are with someone right now, you guys are facing financial issues, there may be a need to sacrifice some things to really deal with this issue. And it's going to feel a little bit messy for quite some time. So you guys could truly build and heal from this. Whether this be like you guys are like in a serious and committed relationship with someone, you're in building a home life together, and there just seems to be some financial issues right now that you guys are butting head to head with. There is going to be that need to focus on that to really deal with the issue. If you're like younger and you haven't met this person yet and you're younger, like I said, there's a need to just kind of focus on your coin and gaining that and really showing yourself off, because right now that may be very the center of your life, and you are going to meet your true love later. If you're with this person right now, you guys need to start really make those sacrifices, like I said, and just move forward with that. Whether you're like wherever you are, receive with love and appreciation. Definitely appreciate each other too. Don't forget that there is still love in this relationship as you guys are dealing with these issues. Like there's a really big need for healing here. For some of you, there's either going to be a spark of new, like a refresh renewal with that healing card, with whether if you're in a relationship with this person. If, like I said, if didn't meet this person yet, and because you're focusing on your finances, once you level up in that, you're going to meet a new love, and that new love is going to be a true love of some sort. All right, let's find out a little bit more about these two situations, Spirit. Let's talk about what's going on with why are finances affecting love? Why are the finances affecting love? So we have the Page of Swords in reverse. Why are the finances affecting love? There may be some addictions you guys need to overcome and move away from to really truly find balance here, because Spirit really just wants you to be in a lot better of a place spiritually, and that's why you have all this stuff about finances and having these new opportunities, because there may have been blockages in your past that really blocked you from getting those successes. And now that you're dealing with your stuff and you're overcoming any of those things that like really weighed you down and starting to move forward to this period of balance, that's why you're going to receive love, because you've been doing all this internal work. That's in the spirits are going to reward you once you're done your work. I'm not saying reward you with love, because like I said, this is an upgrade of finances, and that's the real reward here. But with that reward, you're going to feel a lot more comfortable to find love and actually embrace it in a way that truly brings you happiness, and you'll be more able to appreciate it. The World here too talks about the end of like a cycle. So let's see what's happening with the person. So we're going to talk about what is happening with the person if they are in a romantic connection here, Spirit. Okay. So in what way? Okay, in what way? So this is in reverse. So this person's definitely overcoming their obstacles. Let's see. The Eight of Cups in upright. So definitely this person may have been very protective of their energy. There's a sense of greediness here as well with this card. So there's like may have been lots of imbalances in terms of finances here, but this person's starting to break out of their mindset to really try to give to you as well. But there's still some form of blockages and not seeing things clearly for what they are. So it may not have, it may take time. It's more so. I don't think it's, for some of you, it may not really pan out the way you want to. Others, it may, but it depends on the person and the relationship you guys have in this case, because there's a lot about being messy here and really having to overcome that and heal from this and really work on the relationship together to get to where you need to. Let's talk about in case this is a new love that comes in after being single. Okay, so 10 of Coins up and right and in reverse talk about just being stable at the end of the day. So there's going to be lots of stability in terms of this relationship. Anything else here, Spirit? Collaboration in reverse. But that's 3 of coins. Anything else, Spirit, about what's going on here? Okay, so with all these reversals. Okay, so when you meet this new person, it wouldn't automatically like jump into a relationship. It will be a new love presented to you, probably in a form of collaboration, while you're very stable where you are. So this probably will come off as a friend, or even a friend of a friend, like a distance acquaintance of some sort that you just have to end up like working around. So you won't just jump into a relationship with this person, or like and there may be some time before you guys actually get into a commitment, because they're with the Ace of Cups in reverse. In this case, there's like a lack of beginning here in terms of emotion. So you like won't be an automatic like, oh my god, I'm gonna date this person. Oh my god, this. It's more so you guys meet and there's still stuff you guys are kind of working towards, and you probably will build a sense of friendship first before you actually get into the full relationship. All right. Let's pull some more cards from my other deck here. Ancestors, angels, and my guides. Let's get some additional information about what's happening next in love here, Spirit. Any additional information you have for this pile in terms of what is happening next in love. Chaotic energy. Yeah, like I said, there's a sense of being messy here. So anything else here, Spirit, about what's going on for pile number 4 in terms of their love life? There's closure, open, healing. So lots about healing. Charismatic change, don't push. So yeah, there's like a need for healing and just for it to take its time. And maybe take over the next few weeks to really get to where you guys want it to be. But don't detach too much from this person, because it may lead to self-sabotage in the relationship, especially if you are with this person. Don't just distance yourself, or like and if this person does that, that just maybe them self-sabotaging the relationship. But there's like, you guys need to close the cycle so you guys are able to heal and move forward with one another, especially since it seems to be very chaotic as well. Okay, let's grab some charms to get some additional information about what's going on next in this person's love life, Spirit. Ancestors, angels, and my guides. What's happening next in terms of this person's love life? What you got for me? Okay, so we have Aquarius energy here. We also have the bird being trapped. So like I said, there's still some barriers from you guys actually doing this change here. Lots about like, I feel like you guys are this like here being stuck, and everything else is telling you guys you need to change and really move forward in what you're doing. Even Aquarius energy in reverse always talks about just being too detached, right? Whether that be you or them, or you guys may have like Aquarius Venuses or something. We have here depression. This person may be very depressed if you guys are in separation of some sort right now, or you may be depressed, sorry. But there's also some sense of action here too that's going to be taken. Like I said, there is going to be that communication here. But right now, this person's being a coward. Yeah. Something about tattoos may be important here, whether you have a tattoo or they have a tattoo. Accommodate. Accommodate to what? 32, nervous. So this person's just kind of very nervous towards you. But even with the 23rd, there's a sense of like renewal and a cycle of some sort. Third party. Oh, wow. Okay, what's the third party about? Technology. What's this about? Clever. Did this person try to hide shit? Sorry, just try to hide stuff from you? Waiter. And then what? Dependable. So you may have been like very dependable towards this person. You may have waited quite some time, but this is something about a third party and technology being here. So there's like a sense this person may have been trying to be very clever, and in regards to a specific situation that really caused this disconnect. Whether this person actually like did stuff that make you feel insecure when in terms of a third party or not, this person definitely made you feel left out. Something about manifesting is here. So what are you manifesting? School, learning lesson, obsessive, and what? Abundance. So you may be like obsessively manifesting abundance and like success in school or even your education field, but there's definitely a strong sense of you trying to manifest more towards your future. You may be obsessively manifesting too. Page. With the Page card, there's always a sense of just still learning, being kind of immature to the world, but not in a bad way. It's like a very open way. You have affectionate, so yeah, very open way, very kind way. Hidden. You also, with that 12th house influence, it does talk about what's hidden. Even with the third party situation, the clever, there's a sense of like something's not fully being transgressed, and that's what's causing this disconnect too. So some of you, there may be an actual third party situation that this person's trying to hide from you. Creator energy. What about creator? What's being created? 15. And what? 11. Reporter. You may be a creator of some sort, but you're kind of insecure about it. There's a sense of insecurity here, but with the creator. I want to know more about love. Middle. You're trying to... Okay, so I think I'll end it there. That's kind of just spirit trying to tell me, like, take a middle ground here. Because there's, like, all this stuff kind of going on. If you want, choose another pile. But when it comes to this relationship here, it's, like, one of those three situations. It's kind of, like, this situation's kind of interesting because there's, like, a situation if you're actually with this person or not, and just kind of needing to really focus on your finances. There is going to be a new love in your life, or at least a new start in this relationship, and that's been manifested for you. Definitely a lot about manifesting, especially manifesting abundance, and through the chaos you receive abundance, whether that be like an upgrade in the relationship you're already in, or an upgrade in your life that leads to just you being more in a better place to accept love into your life and actually be content with it and being able to fully enjoy it without being busy all the time and stuff. So there's definitely like the sense of you moving towards just a better period after a period of messiness, especially with confrontation, confusion, and kind of just not seeing eye to eye for a little bit. But yeah, I think that's all I have for you, pile number 4. Thank you for sitting through this reading with me, and I'm going to move on to who's next, but totally catch me on any of my other social media platforms. It's all in my description. But let's move on. Okay, pile number 5. If you chose this pile or this crystal, this is a message for you. And let's see what's going on in your romantic life. Okay, so you're the King of Winter. Get advice from someone professional and objective, public speaking, and emotional relationships. You have the Sun. Plans that work out perfectly. Amazing ideas that lead to rewards and accommodations. Gratitudes for the blessings in life. What else do we have here? We have new love. And then you have stay optimistic about your love life. So you're going to meet a new love. This person may be an air sign of some sort, but the thing is, with the King of Winter, and it does say on emotional relationships, this person may not be very good at expressing themselves, but since it is followed by the Sun, things are going to work out in your favor when it comes to this person. You'll be very grateful for how it comes to you. Like I said, there's a sense of a new love is coming towards you. So we have the Ace of Lotuses here. The Ace of Lotuses is the Ace of Cups, so that does talk about new emotional feelings. With the past lives cards here in reverse, you guys, there is a sense of knowing each other in the past, whether that be like now or later. Double Leo energy with both of these cards too. So this person may be a Leo, you may be a Leo. We have the Sun again. Oh my God, their Sun may be in Leo. We have the Blood Moon here, which is about dreams and desires. So honestly, there's a lot of focus on being very charismatic, being very driven, having lots of pride as well. With the fact that you have 2 suns, and this is like an astrology sun and the sun in like traditional tarot, which both just kind of bring in the sense of this is about the self, really more so the exterior self. But even with Leo here, there's a sense of being very like outspoken. Even with the public speaking, lots about being outspoken. So this person is either very like something about their voice is very important and you will be very like drawn to them because of that, or this person may just appear very intellectual and speak very well. Yeah, but what does your soul say? And then what? Express your feelings. Yeah, something about their voice. This person, you're going to know them because of how they speak, and something about the way they talk is really going to draw to you. So lots about communication here, as well as like their identity comes from that, and them being bold and very charismatic of some sort as well. The Blood Moon shows that they're extremely unique as well, because the Blood Moon is talks about manifesting your desires deeply. Even with the like this card here, fearless expression, there's a sense that this person's very like charismatic to the point that they are able to speak their mind, and they're like, it just captivates you. We have ask for help. as well as romance. So there's definitely going to be romance in this connection. You may ask this person for help, or this person may ask you for help, and that's how you guys actually stay interconnected with one another, because you guys are so helpful towards one another. But yes, lots about their speaking. Something about their voice is really going to attract you. Let's see more about what's next in love here. Let's see, how does pile number 5 meet this person? How does pile number 5 meet this person, Spirit? How does pile number 5 meet this person? So it's after a period of like releasing. So they're actually with the death card, it just talks about endings of cycles of some sort. So after you finish a cycle, you're going to meet this person. With the Queen of Wands in reverse, there's a sense of being very focused on your passions and not really being very driven to the point it may be overwhelming as well. So let's see anything else about how they meet this person. Anything else about how they meet this person? It may be really much during a time where you're just really focused on your work and focused on what you can manage. Even with the Two of Wands normally is a reflection card, and even in reverse, it could just talk about overanalyzing. So there's definitely a sense of you kind of really focusing on your own new beginning because you're ending a cycle of some sort. And more about this. And you'll be like trying to build a very solid foundation towards your future, and you're working on your own obstacles. So as you pretty much try to move away into your own period and your own self, you're going to meet this person because you're going to ask them for help, or this person's going to ask you for help, and you guys are really going to develop a relationship from there. With the Injustice card here too, there's definitely a sense of things kind of coming to a final decision. You guys may meet each other at a really big event of some sort with this card too, being a major arcana. So there's a sense that like, even with Justice, that you may be asking this person to help you achieve justice in something. So like whether that finding like some form of equilibrium of some sort, this could be you going up against a dispute of some sort as well, and just really standing your ground, because there's that sense of just firmness here. So I feel like you're like be so driven in what you're doing, you're just going to stumble in this person because they're going to help you in some regard to really help you move forward in your life. Let's figure out a little bit more about what's going on here, Spirit, and then we're going to grab some charms. Okay, ancestors, angels, and my guides. Anything else about this person here? More details about this person. Work ethic leads to prosperity, strong positive mindsets. So that's second house influence. Anything else here, Spirit, about this person? Anything else here, Spirit? Okay, we'll stop there. So at the bottom, we have lots about ethics. So you guys may really connect based on your values and the things you guys find very attractive in one another are very mutual, because there's like even the fact that you have the second and the ninth house and they both talk about that ethics point of view and values, but in just different lights. There is definitely the sense of you guys may really connect based on that and just how you both maneuver through your like lives. You're definitely going to meet this person while you're working on all those obstacles and just soul searching. And it's going to happen very rapid. Like things are going to move very rapidly when you get with this person. That's why you have this rapid change. Okay, so the fact that you do have, okay, yeah, it is that's disharmony. So since you did have this disharmony card here, there's the chances that there may be some detachment in the relationship, probably due to these obstacles that you guys are facing. So you might not jump right ahead into this relationship because of these challenges you're still overcoming. But by paying attention to the details of how things work and actually really moving forward, there is going to be some form of success here. And you guys are going to build a strong relationship amongst one another. It's going to be because you guys take that time to truly get to know one another before you make a really strong commitment towards one another. Okay, so we let's grab a little bit of charms now, and then let's get into this. Even July is like, I believe Leo is a July sign too. So heavy, something like, there definitely has strong Leo placements. Oh, 10:10 on my clock too. Oh my god. And like that's because I just had a random notification. Okay, ancestors, angels, and my guides. More about this person here. You have Capricorn energy in the board one more time because I think. Okay. This person may really enjoy cooking of some sort. With the wheat here, they tend to be a gatherer of two, so they're very like peaceful in my opinion. With the death, like this little skull here, that death energy, you also have the death card there too, so that's a sense of like really. Did you have the death card? Sorry, I don't know where I am. Yeah, you did. Okay, so there's definitely that sense of like change and transition from the past. Even you have that Scorpio energy too, so that Scorpio energy also signify that transformation, that rebirth and within oneself. With this about the ballerina slippers, there's a sense of diligence, as well as just I'm thinking like technique. Even with technique, there may be just things being very delicate at the end of the day. So there's going to be a tiptoeing around situations as well. Like I said, there's not, things aren't going to just like pop off right away. Even you have like this little guy here which talks about stagnation. So like things aren't going to just jump off between one of you, because you're building a friendship more before you guys actually get into that real relationship. But this person's going to be a great cook. So honestly, sounds like a whole person. Let's see more about this person here, Spirit. What do we have? What do you have for me? Manipulate. What else? Support. Oh, what are you? Sorry, this fell. Let's see. Oh, I have a few. Let's see. Okay, so we have excited. So this person's going to be very excited with you. This person actually may be a coworker of some sort as well. Let's see. Mutable. They may be a mutable sign. But let's see. Anything else here? Oh, what do we got here? Finances. Yeah, so you guys definitely lots about finances. You might be like working in finances one with another. Or you guys may be coworkers. But something about finances is maybe between the two of you. This person, you may be worried about being a rebound to this person, is what I'm thinking here. I don't think you are a rebound. I think this person may, like, you may be worried about that. Being silly. This person's probably very silly. Desire. You guys, there is desire amongst the two of you as well. Technology. You guys will definitely communicate, at least online. This person may actually hit you up on some form of social media. Invincible. And what? Mixed, invincible. This person may give you mixed signals at first. They may have tattoos as well. They're also very easygoing. So, like, I wouldn't overthink when it comes to them if I were you. This person may try to make a lot of jokes with the gesture card, too. So they may try to, like, always make you laugh. Inventive. Outlaw. One more. Self-employed. So this person also may be self-employed. If this person's not a coworker, they could just be like very focused on their finances and being a self-employed person. And with the outlaw in the inventive card, the outlaws are always just some people who are just out, like, different from the crowd. So this person may be very noticeable in a crowd of some sort. With the inventive energy too, this person may just be very uniquely them. So like you'll notice them type of thing when they're into the room. They maybe have a really strong character vibes to them as well. Like main character energy, LOL, right? Okay. But I think that's all I have for this pile. I think that's really all I can grab. But yeah, if you did enjoy this reading, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what's up in the comments, and totally tell me more about this person. Lots about their voice. They may be very funny. They may be a comedian too, to be honest, with all that like comedy stuff. Even like, yeah, with the microphone, definitely. This person may have strong, like very, very strong Leo placements. You guys may have had a past life together. This person may be like a fire sign, a air sign. So that's like your Sagittarius, your Leo, your Aries, your Aquarius, your Libra, and Gemini. But communication's strong in this person when it comes to humor, and they definitely will try to make you laugh. This person may be a coworker to start off with, but they also could just be very much something about their finances may really attract you. You may meet them through a coworker, but something about finances and work is important here. But I think that's all I have for you, pile number 5. Hopefully that message is to help you out and give you a little bit more clarity about what's coming next in love for you. And totally like, comment, subscribe, let me know what's up in the comments, and check me out on any of my other forms of social media. But that's all I have for you, pile number 5, and I hope I was helpful. But let's move on to pile number 6. Hi, pile number 6. You chose the rose quartz. But let's see what's going on with you in love. And yeah, let's go. So we have the Hermit. So you may be taking a break from actual romance and love right now. Let's see, the 2 of winter, the 10 of winter, Yeah, because like there's a sense of with the hermit of soul searching, right? So you may have been taking a break from love and romance to really work on like your codependencies and the things that are really keeping you down. There's a sense of resolution from your difficulties with that Ten of Winter card. So definitely a lot of overcoming here and really doing that internal work. Okay, yeah. So you have expressed your love here. So and what else? For yourself. So there's a really big need for really just get rid of like anything holding you back and really focus on yourself, especially your self-love towards yourself. The Seven of Embers here too, which is makes me feel like the sense of overcoming your challenges and really having that sense of rebirth in oneself and entering this period of unknown to this new journey for yourself. The Elementalist here too. In the reverse, there's maybe like this feeling of lack of control in your life for quite some time, but you're going to find that again. We have here Capricorn energy, which is about authority and doing that inner, so this is like inner authority is what I'm attracted to here in this case. You also have Mars energy, which is about gaining confidence. So yeah, there's a sense of you doing that work to really gain your confidence in yourself. Feed your artist. You may have been doing like some art or work of some sort or some form of creative expression. You are meant to make changes, especially with all these like energies here. You are destined to make changes in like big changes in your life and bring in this feeling of just contentment in yourself. So there's a lot like in terms of what's next in love for you is like you finding yourself and overcoming your disparities and the things holding you back, as well as starting to just free yourself from this like anything that kept you way down and just working on that internal self-love. Speak the language of love, loving words. So you're going to definitely start being more authentically yourself and just speaking more freely about how you feel and just being a lot more like stable in yourself in your next phase right now. Okay, even with the be authentic card there's a sense of like once you free yourself, it's so you could gain your authenticity and really focus on your self-love and your self-nurturing. Even with that Seven of Embers, I think of like this specific card. It just reminds me of like a phoenix, which is rising from the ashes, reborn into who they are meant to be in their future. And this is like really that transitioning moment for you. So let's see, anything else here, Spirit? Even with Feed Your Artist, you may be like an actual artist or like a musician artist, and like you're going to express yourself through your emotions through music or your creative expression of some sort, and that's really going to help you unlock this change inside of yourself that really makes you embrace your uniqueness and the things that really bring you courage. Even with Speak the Language of Love, like there's a sense of speaking as well. So if you are like someone who creatively expresses your love in specific art forms, or even like just express yourself through those any form, that's really going to bring this sense of feeding into yourself. That's going to bring in just a sense of like prosperity in yourself. So let's see, anything else here, Spirit, about what's going on here? Anything else you want this person to know? Change. You are going through this Chariot moment. You are going to bring in these cycles of change, lots about change and releasing, especially from your past, to bring in this rebirth of some change. So let's see, anything else here, Spirit, about what's going on for pile number 6. Anything else about what's going on for pile number 6? The Queen of Swords. Even with that Queen of Swords, the Queen of Swords does talk about unemotional relationships sometimes, and that's what I feel heavily in this card here. So there's definitely a sense of you like disconnecting from things that just not really working out for you, freeing yourself of your change, the things holding you back, and to get into that Queen of Swords energy of just being so very intelligent and very knowledgeable, very like firmed queen in her behaviors, has really strong boundaries especially, and it's just also is very like creative. Even with that that Knight of Swords energy, there's that sense of being like intuitive as well as moving forward and just feeling very the sense of rushing towards things. Let's see, anything else here, Spirit? The Six of Wands in reverse though. What's the Six of Wands in reverse though about? Things might not feel like right away that they're a success. There's a sense that you may be very too focused on something as well. So like this, but let's see. I don't think that has to do with any of this like change and this interchange, this like having fun stuff. There's like a sense that like this victory may be short-lived because you're a little too focused on it. So do try to lean back a little. So then there's no like conflict later down the line. But let's see, any extra advice here, Spirit, about what's going on here? Any extra advice? Any extra advice? Any extra advice? Okay, Spirit does wants you to guard your energy at the end of the day. So like I said, there may be like some victories that just don't feel fully accomplished with this Six of Wands here because you're this sense of being too focused and maybe too on guard. But remember to allow the fun into your life, but also keeping those boundaries at the same time. So this may be a little tricky for some of you as well, because it doesn't seem like an easy thing that Spirit wants you to do. This is how different those two cards kind of feel in terms of their energy. So let's see a little bit more about the advice that you want for them during this time, Spirit. What's the advice? Keep a clear mind. Spirit really just wants you to keep a clear mind. Even with this Four of Swords in the reverse, there's a sense of ignoring what's truly in front of you. So don't get too caught up on the specifics and just kind of be more open to seeing things from different perspectives and being open to having different things be right in front of you, and don't just kind of close yourself off to things automatically, especially since you are doing this internal searching and this well, the Hermit can also talk about isolation as well, so don't really isolate yourself because of all of this. Do still try to get out. Do try to embrace your energy. Don't allow it to chain you down, and have that be a part of your reawakening process. Anything else here, Spirit, about what's going on for this pile? Anything else about what's going on for this pile? Something about November may be important here. You have Libra energy, which is about being careful during times of indecision. Manipulation is present. So and we have in the next few weeks. So like I said, there's that warning, those feelings of warnings here. Even with the feel, whenever I get a feel of a warning, it's just like a quick heads up. It's not going to be the overall energy of everything happening. It's just something to keep in the back of your mind, especially over the next few weeks, especially as you face this soul searching period, and you may be faced with many challenges where you're just not sure what to do. Do always try to think of things from different perspectives and not too focused, because that could always lead to manipulation of some sort, or you just ending up in predicaments you don't really want to be in. So let's see, anything else here, Spirit? You have transformation through the cycle. Something about August and November here may be important as well. So you have the November, August, and November in the next few months. So yeah, the next few months you'll see lots of transformations. You're going through lots of moments where you have to be cautious of manipulation. You are going to reach this sense of disharmony in your priorities, especially especially in your values and your priorities. You're going to see lots of harmony come into your life soon because of this determination, lots of optimism moving forward, and being assertive about what you want to go for. So I would definitely say that in the next period of your life, you're focusing on yourself and soul searching, but be cautious of people who do try to manipulate you, or who give false pretenses and stuff like that. So just make warning of that as you proceed through life, because the thing is, like, people are like that. Like, maybe not everyone you meet, but at the same time you have to, like, if you don't always just bare your skin to everybody, right? So let's see, anything else you share for pile number 6 in terms of what's next in their love life? Yeah, having fun, having more belief in yourself as well. There may be some stagnation here for you, but there is going to be, like, with this little girl and the 9, I just kind of feel like there are going to be, like, endings to cycles here for you, but it's going to come, like, with a period of peace. And I think it's internal peace too. Like, I feel lots of self-love in this reading here today for you. Even with this, like, little birdie here house, I just think of the home. So there's something, you may be very introverted during this time, which is how the cards are playing out. Or even if you're you still are going out, there's a sense you may be, you feel really at home in your own home. Lots of Aquarius energy here too, so lots about being altruistic and just kind of having a distance of oneself. Even with this little guy here, I just think of, like, I just think of how the men pregnant are the ones that get pregnant. Oh my god, I don't know why. I don't even know why that's relevant. That's all I think about. Oh my gosh, let's figure it out. What's this jealous fish about? Service. This fish about? Brown, friendly. So someone wants to be friendly towards you and give you a service of some sort. I guess. lesson, but that would be a lesson, which may cause stagnation. Okay, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. Let's move on. What's the Aquarius person? Arrogant. The Aquarius is an arrogant person. I'm not an arrogant person. But they're very enthusiastically arrogant. They're maybe just very stuck in their ego, but not in a negative way. I just feel like a hunt. I'm thinking of me, so I'm like hella self-confidence. They're very loyal, yeah, so I don't feel like they're a bad person at the end of the day. Leah, that may be a name. They may be also have strong fire energy in their charts too. Let's see, anything else? Collaborate, yeah, this is someone you kind of will work with. Whether that's like, there may be lots of passion between the two of you. This is like a male or a female, or whatever you're attracted to. Now, what's the love of the heart about? Art. So you may have a lot of love for art here. Lots about expressing. Like I said, there's definitely this energy of expressing yourself through some form of artistic measure or expression. What's this belief in partying about? Having fun. Baiting. Baiting what? Decisive baiting. And what? Give me the deets. Something about 27. Easygoing. Humor. So you may have met someone while you were out in that kind of, you guys may have had a baiting relationship. One where you guys like kind of like joke around with one another. This person may be 27. Something about 27 may be important towards them. There's a sense of like humor between the two of you guys, kind of having a really easygoing relationship. That's where the baiting is coming from. It's that sense of like, you know, like those people that you just get along with because you guys like make fun of each other. There's that sense there. You guys may have a really good time together. Or you may meet that may be how you meet someone who's very important in your life. What's this big change about? This little change about, actually. It's a little change. So you have a night, home. Yeah, like I said, something about your home is very important here. And like this change is something about your home. Fertility. Some of you may be a creation of a home of some sort. Or you may be very picky in terms of how you create this home. Apathetic. Yeah, you may just be very picky when it comes to how you do this. Some of you have a stalker energy in your energy as well. You may be a stalker of some sort, or you may be just stalking the right home. You may be avoiding a stalker of yours for some of you that's a very unhealthy and repulsive to you. So yeah. So anything else here as additional messages, Spirit? We have some tattoos. A lot of people got tattoos today. Page. Mother, a mother figure may be important here. Pregnancy, lots of pregnancy here too. So if some of you may need to keep cautious of that, if you aren't, some of you may have discovered that recently, and that's causing you to make changes in your home and really free yourself from any of your past burdens of some sort too. So it's really depending on how you do it. You may have gone out and that's kind of how it happened, you know what I mean? And now you're kind of having to deal with it for some of you. That's a very specific message for some of you, not for all of you. So do take the precautions you need to. Yes, I think that's all I have for you, pile number 6. I hope this reading did help you out. Totally tell me what's up. And I'm a little curious to see if you actually are fertile and actually have a baby in this tummy. Let me know, because like fertility for me and my decks don't always mean like having a whole child and stuff. It really just means like creation. So like it could just be like a creation of some sort, and that's why you have all this like art stuff, and you're like being in this creator energy and just really tapping into yourself. Others of you actually might be pregnant, so just definitely take a check. But yes, I think that's all I have for you, pile number 6. I hope this reading did help you out. And totally like, comment, subscribe, let me know what's up in the comments. And like, check me out on any of my other social media platforms. But that's all I have for you today, piles number 6. And I hope I was helpful. But that's all I have for you. Thank you.